Data onboarding has been a time-consuming and manual process for too long. Between spreadsheet templates, writing custom scripts, and implementation services, getting data from a customer into your software takes a long time and costs a lot of money. It's a critical manual step in your customer's onboarding process, with no easy way to get it done. Until now. Flat File Concierge automatically converts, validates, and maps all of your data into the specific format you need. In just a few clicks, your data goes from messy and unorganized to validated and ready to use. All with no code required, so you'll be set up in minutes. Need to collaborate with your customer? Don't email sensitive data back and forth. Flat File Concierge lets you invite your customer to a secure, real-time shared workspace. Now you can give your customers a seamless data onboarding experience and save hours doing it. Join the hundreds of businesses who use Flat File to solve their data chaos and are focused on creating long-term value for their customers and their business. Start your free trial now.
Hello and welcome back to the Customer Success Festival. I hope you're enjoying today's presentations. Just a quick reminder that you can join fellow attendees in our Slack community. Just follow the link at the top of the event website. And now, on to our next speaker.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for choosing to come to my session today on leveraging technology to balance scale and personalization. I'm Mary Poppen. I'm the Chief Customer Officer at Glint, now part of the LinkedIn family. So the first thing I want to do is talk a little bit about what I mean by scale and personalization. So here is how I think about balancing the two. Scale is ultimately about the people, processes, and systems that are driving the customer experience. So how we're delivering for our customers. And the more efficient we can get in the way people deliver and how they deliver, the systems and technology will really help us drive a more efficient, cost-effective delivery for our customers. But at the same time, we want to focus on personalization. And this is ultimately focusing on directly our customers' individual needs and making sure that as we deliver our products or services, we have their unique needs in mind. And this personalization will drive an amazing customer experience. It will help drive significant value to the customer because it's targeting their specific business outcomes and positive internal results for you and your business. And so if we can balance the amount of scale that we're putting in place with the amount of personalization that we can offer our customers, then both a low touch and a high touch delivery model will each drive a significant customer experience and customer outcome. So just wanted to level set and keep that in mind as we talk today. I also want to share this favorite quote of mine. When the customer comes first, the customer will last. And that is from Robert Half. And what it reminds me of is something I'd like to call customer intimacy. So customer intimacy is knowing your customers better than anyone else and being able to deliver what they need when they need it in the way that they want it, and ultimately before they even know they need it. And this is really the key to delivering personalization and deep customer value. However, a key challenge for all of us really is to balance this personalization with scale so that your organization is able to deliver an amazing experience to customers, but do so in an efficient and profitable way. So today, this session, I'm going to focus on how you can prepare for the future now. Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about scale. So the people, processes, and systems that are needed to deliver an amazing customer experience, but to do so at a level that you can bring on lots and lots of customers, at once. So the first thing I think about when I think about scale is building the foundation. So if you think of scale as sort of a pyramid as a visual, the bottom layer is the foundation. And this is really where we determine the ideal customer journey. So what does it take to deliver a wow experience for your product or service? And try not to get caught up in what can work or can't work. Just lay out what the ideal experience would be. And from there, you can hire the right talent with the right skill set and knowledge to deliver on that experience, and define some consistent and repeatable playbooks that will help the team build consistency and help your customers with adoption. So once you have the foundation set for scale, now you can start to operationalize the function. So we move into the middle of the pyramid. And this is really the opportunity to establish your key measures. What are your KPIs for success? To create some cross-functional visibility. So giving product, marketing, sales, engineering a look at what is the customer experience, what is the customer satisfaction with your product or service, and what value are you providing that customer. So that should be shared across every team. And then creating an ongoing customer feedback and action loop. So in this stage, it's really important to make sure you've got multiple channels for customer feedback and that you're communicating with the customer on the action that you're taking based on their feedback, so they understand that taking the time to give you feedback is actually resulting in something positive and a change within the product or the service that you're providing. And then ultimately in this middle layer, it's a great time to implement critical systems for the CS function. So making sure that your systems for support, for training, for measuring customer health are all systems that will meet your needs and that can be integrated. So this view of the customer can truly be a 360 view. And then finally, at the top of the pyramid is really the ability to drive a customer first mindset. Once you've built the foundation of the customer experience and you have the right people in place to deliver that experience, you've got the systems and the measures and the visibility into the customer experience, you can now share that through the rest of the organization and help drive cross-functional accountability, because really customer success is everyone's responsibility. And here's an opportunity as well to leverage all the data and insights that you're collecting for an early warning system. So making sure you can start to predict some of the flags that either create significant positive value for the customer or potential churn risk. And then a bit more advanced opportunity in this stage is to create a customer community. Both an online and live events is a great opportunity to build a customer first mindset and to continue to deliver scale that you've established through the foundation, operationalizing the function. You can now accelerate that scale at an advanced level with leveraging things like a customer community. Okay, so that is how I think about scale. That hopefully will be helpful as we go through the rest of the conversation. I want to talk a little bit about operational magic. I love the word magic. And this is a little nod to the Harry Potter fans out there. I have someone on my team who helped me create these visuals, and she's a big Harry Potter fan, so I think it's very fitting. But in thinking about what the future of CS and CX will look like, we need to consider that there will be a significant amount of automation and computer intelligence to leverage for scale and personalization in parallel. So the human touch continues to evolve to activities that are increasingly more value add for your customers, while the more tactical items are automated. As we think about technology, you should continuously revisit your journey mapping to uncover areas where you can automate more of the experience while ensuring CSMs have the opportunity to play a more strategic role in the relationship. And then success plans can also be automated such that key outcomes are flagged when they're off track, and the CSM can take proactive action to partner with the customer to get back on track. I'm going to talk a little bit more in a bit about what we can use advancements in technology for around success plans and playbooks. And so I'll come back to that, but it's a little bit of a teaser. Being predictive and proactive, we're going to have the opportunity to do more of that. And then playbooks can also be automated to ensure CSMs are nudged at key points in the customer journey to add value, such as when new product functionality is released. Leveraging the journey map as the foundation for deliverables and measurement allows you to establish greater automation in the full journey. So well-defined success plans and playbooks lead to leveraging technology in a way that drives internal efficiency and greater customer value at the same time. In addition, the technology can be used to summarize data and trends into insights that the CSMs can proactively leverage and even better predict customer needs. So speaking of prediction, the future of CS and CX is not that far away. So using a crystal ball for predicting customer needs is really not that far off into the future. Centralizing customer data and leveraging AI to predict customer needs will mean a much more proactive and strategic role can be played by CSMs. And customer intimacy, which again, knowing your customers better than anyone else and being able to deliver what they need, when they need it, in the way that they want it, and ultimately even before they know they need it, will be even easier to achieve than it is today. CSMs will have an opportunity to focus on delivering even greater customer value by leveraging individual customer insights to link customer business performance with the trends in the data. Something that is really challenging to do today will become easier with technology in that the linkage of usage of your product or service will be more easily tied to actual customer business outcomes. Some outcomes can be generalized by industry or simply through the value prop of your product or service, but some outcomes can and should be specific to the customer, and that's where the deeper customer value and personalization lies. So one of the things that's really difficult to do today is to capture all of the data and insights you have on a customer and combine that knowledge, correlate the data, and find those key insights. Data scientists are becoming more prevalent in CS, but their job is still really hard. So a CSM could do this, but it would take a lot of manual work and a lot of time, and they have to know the questions to ask and where to look. Data scientists who are focused on this might be more readily prepared to ask the right questions, but they still have to find that data and information. What AI is going to allow us to do is to have the system, right, aggregate the data and then tell us what are the key insights for our customers. So future vision story, if you will. Imagine you're working with a large retail organization. Your product focuses on measuring customer satisfaction. This customer has 3 years worth of customer satisfaction data, and with an algorithm set to compare satisfaction trends with store location, store manager, employee engagement, and employee turnover, you can understand specifically what is accounting for increases and decreases in customer satisfaction. What this does, it allows you to guide your customer toward action that will have the biggest positive impact on customer satisfaction and ultimately drive greater revenue, increase brand awareness, and decrease employee turnover, etc. So this example of the power of AI applied to customer success shows how the CSM can leverage insights for this specific customer and is able to proactively recommend actions and changes that will help improve and increase results. Having these insights and being able to guide the customer in their unique situation ensures the CSM is not just a vendor. By the way, I hate the V word, so reach out to me if you want to talk further. But the CSM is not just a vendor, but a strategic, trusted advisor and partner. This in turn leads to goodness for your own company, retention of this customer, strong advocate and reference, and also growth via your other product services and offerings. As a function and or team in organizations that are customer first, CS continues to evolve into a strategic imperative for businesses. At the same time, technological advances are helping accelerate this transformation. I've talked with others in CS about the power of predictive insights for the last several years, hopefully some of you in this session. But we've never been as close as we are now to being able to fully leverage this capability without tons of manual work, that is. So with robust customer success platforms focused on centralizing customer data, we're now in a better position to leverage AI for the power of predicting customer needs. And a lot of legacy customer success software companies, as well as startups, are starting to invest more in this space. So, what do I think is going to happen? I believe with these advancements in technology, particularly AI applied to customer data, organizations will be able to differentiate customer experience with 5 Ps. Playbooks that are predictive, prescriptive, proactive, and personalized. Let's take a little bit deeper look at these areas. Playbooks that you're probably familiar with, and we chatted about a little bit earlier, are really repeatable activities that drive consistency and scale. And within these playbooks, we're going to have the opportunity to be predictive, prescriptive, proactive, and personalized. From a predictive perspective, we're going to be able to leverage insights that alert what customers are going to need. So it's going to tell us what our customers are going to need in the future. We're going to be able to be prescriptive with that information. How can our product or service fulfill those needs that the customers will have? And then it allows us to go to the customer early, even before the customer hopefully even thinks about it, right? Getting back to customer intimacy, and provide guidance to them on what they can do to change or transform their results through the insights that we've gained and how our product or service can help them do that. And then ultimately tying it to the personalized value, which is what are their business outcomes going to be from leveraging these insights. Once we have the ability to put all of these things together, combined, the 5 Ps will drive amazing customer experiences at scale, allowing companies to wow their customers across all segments while maintaining healthy delivery margins. It's really a win-win for customers and businesses. So whether it's a high-touch delivery or a low-touch delivery, these 5 Ps will be able to be leveraged through the automation, the AI applied to customer data, as well as what the live people resources are going to be able to do to drive additional value, leveraging these insights and leveraging the automation in a way that the live interaction is sort of an extension then of value of what the automated process can bring. CS organizations that embrace this approach will differentiate themselves both internally in terms of key business results, as well as externally in terms of brand and customer loyalty. So I'm super excited about our future and our ability to balance scale and personalization, to be able to predict and be prescriptive, proactive, and personalize the customer experience. And I would love now to open it up to questions, stories, ideas that you might have.